Are you tired of working hard every month and still feeling like you never get out of the rat race? That every time you receive your salary, it disappears before you notice? The truth is that most people spend their entire lives in this cycle, spending more than they earn, depending on salaries, loans, and small crumbs of raises. But what if I told you that your salary can be your secret weapon to build wealth? That you can get out of this race and finally start putting your money to work for you instead of working for it? Today, I'm going to show you 8 proven steps to transform your salary into real wealth. Steps that anyone can start applying this month. If you're enjoying this content and don't want to miss the next videos that can really help you get out of the rat race, leave your like and subscribe to the channel now. And comment down below, I believe I will get out of the rat race. I want to see everyone committed to changing their lives. First of all, if you want to get out of the rat race, you need to know exactly where every cent of your salary is going. Most people think that earning more is the solution, but the truth is that without control, every raise disappears in bills and unnecessary expenses. Here's the secret. Start by recording all your expenses. This includes everything from fixed bills like rent, electricity, and water, to that coffee or subscription you don't even remember you have. When you see everything on paper or in the app, you realize where you're wasting money and where you can save without suffering. The next step within this control is to create a realistic budget. Divide your salary into categories: essential expenses, housing, food, transportation. Emergency fund, yes, this is essential. Investments, even if small at the beginning. Leisure, you don't need to cut everything, just keep it under control. Most importantly, only spend what's left from essentials and reserve for leisure. This creates discipline and puts you on the path to accumulate real wealth. Remember, those who don't control their money will never have financial freedom, even earning a lot. But those who master every cent that comes in start building a future where money works for you and not the other way around. If you want to get out of the rat race, it's no use just controlling money if you don't have a financial cushion to protect you. The emergency fund is the foundation of all financial freedom. Without it, any unexpected event, a medical bill, an unexpected repair, or even job loss can throw you back into the rat race. The first step is to define how much you need to have saved. Experts recommend 6 to 12 months of your essential living costs. But if you're starting now, begin with a smaller goal, like 1 or 2 months, and gradually increase. The important thing is to start today, without waiting for a bigger salary or the perfect situation. Now, how to save this money? The rule is simple. Pay yourself first. As soon as you receive your salary, immediately set aside an amount for the emergency fund before paying anything else. This amount can be small at the beginning. What matters is creating the habit. Choose a safe place to keep this money, like a separate account that earns interest, but is easy to access in case of emergency. The goal here is not to invest to get rich, but to protect you from any life surprises. And here comes the most important part. Don't touch this money for day-to-day expenses. It's your financial shield. When you realize you have this security, something magical happens. You start making financial decisions without fear, because you know that even if something goes wrong, you're protected. The emergency fund gives you courage and freedom to invest, chase opportunities, and finally get out of the rat race. Without it, any investment or wealth plan can crumble with the first unexpected event. So ask yourself, have I started my emergency fund today? Or am I letting life push me back into the rat race? Having a salary is good, but depending only on it is what keeps millions trapped in the rat race. The big secret is to make your money start working for you, and not just you working for money. The first step is to understand exactly where every cent of your salary goes. Make a detailed record. Fixed bills, variable expenses, small expenses that add up more than you imagine. When you see your money clearly, it becomes much easier to cut waste and free up resources to invest. Next, establish clear goals. How much of your salary can you allocate to investments every month? Even if it's a small amount at the beginning, the important thing is consistency. Little by little, this money will grow, and you'll see that you don't need a giant salary to build wealth. Now comes the part that changes everything. Prioritize investments that generate passive income. Passive income is money that comes in even when you're not working, like company profits, stock dividends, or real estate fund yields. When you direct part of your salary to this, you're planting seeds that will flourish over time, creating financial freedom. Another essential point: avoid comparing your progress with others. The rat race exists because everyone looks to the side and wants to show immediate success. True progress comes from consistency and patience, month after month, without getting carried away by what seems easy or quick. And remember, every cent you manage to invest today is a step toward reducing your salary dependence tomorrow. The sooner you start, the faster your money will start to multiply and work in your favor, opening doors to opportunities that previously seemed impossible. If you're enjoying these tips, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss the next videos that will help you get out of the rat race and start building your financial freedom. And comment there: I believe I will get out of the rat race. If you want to get out of the rat race, you can't depend on just one source of income. Relying only on salary is like trying to cross the desert with a single glass of water. Sooner or later, you're going to dry up. The secret is to create multiple money flows. This doesn't mean you need to have several large businesses, but rather take advantage of opportunities that can generate extra income without complicating your life. It can be freelance work, online sales, courses, or investments that generate profits regularly. Start small. Choose an opportunity you can manage along with your job, and that has growth potential. The important thing is to start, learn in practice, and gradually expand. Earning well doesn't mean wealth if you don't know how to manage every cent. To get out of the rat race, it's essential to understand exactly where your money goes every month. Make a detailed survey of all your expenses, from small day-to-day expenses to larger bills. Often we realize we're spending without noticing, and this prevents our financial progress. After that, it's time to organize your money strategically. Separate your finances into clear categories: necessities, investments, and leisure. Whenever possible, prioritize investments. Even small amounts applied consistently can generate enormous results over time. Think of your money as a seed. Planting today, you'll harvest fruits in the future. Avoid any debt that doesn't generate return. Credit cards and consumer loans only delay your financial freedom. Use your money to build assets, that is, resources that work for you and generate passive income. Remember, financial discipline is not sacrifice, it's liberation. The more you control your expenses and direct your resources to smart investments, the faster you get closer to financial independence. Saving money is important, but just saving is not enough to build real wealth. To get out of the rat race, you need to make your money work for you. Investing is not exclusive to rich people. Anyone can start, even with a modest salary, as long as they know how to act strategically. The first step is to study the different options available. Fixed income, stocks, real estate funds, private pension, cryptocurrencies, and even your own businesses that can generate passive income. Each type of investment has unique characteristics, risks, and return potential. Understanding these differences is fundamental to making conscious decisions and avoiding unnecessary losses. Investing also involves discipline and patience. It's no use expecting immediate results. Financial growth is a gradual process which requires constancy and focus. Small, regular contributions, added to time and the right strategy, can completely transform your financial situation. Think of investments as seeds. The better you take care of them, the stronger and more lasting their roots will be, and the more fruit they'll generate in the future. Furthermore, it's essential to monitor your investments and adjust the strategy as your life changes. Learning to diversify is another way to protect your money and increase profit potential. With study, practice, and dedication, the salary that today seems limited transforms into a powerful tool to guarantee freedom, security, and opportunities for the future. If you depend only on your salary, you're trapped in the rat race. The truth is simple. Those who only receive a fixed payment will never have complete financial freedom. Therefore, it's essential to develop multiple sources of income. This doesn't mean you need to quit your job immediately, but rather start exploring ways to increase your money intelligently. Think about opportunities around you: extra work, freelancing, small businesses, investments in stocks, real estate, or even monetization of hobbies you already have. Each small additional source of income creates one more step toward financial independence. The advantage is clear. If one source fails or decreases, you don't depend only on it, because others will continue generating money for you. Start slowly. It can be something simple, like selling products online, teaching something you know how to do, or investing small amounts in stocks or funds that yield over time. The important thing is to create the habit of not depending only on salary. Mindset is also fundamental. By developing multiple sources of income, you start to see opportunities that previously went unnoticed. Every decision you make to diversify your money strengthens your financial security and gives you more control over your life. Many people believe that investing in multiple sources of income is risky or complicated, but the truth is that the sooner you start, the faster you learn and the more secure you become. And don't worry about starting small. What matters is starting. Every effort you make today to create new money entries transforms into freedom and tranquility tomorrow. Don't underestimate the power of having more than one source of income. It's what separates those who live on the financial edge from those who really manage to grow, prosper, and get out of the rat race once and for all. The greatest asset you possess is not your salary, nor the properties you buy, nor the stocks you own. The greatest asset is yourself, your skills, your knowledge, your discipline, and your mindset. Investing in yourself is the key that transforms any salary into real wealth. Learning new skills, taking courses, reading books about finances, marketing, personal development, and entrepreneurship makes you increasingly valuable in the market. The more you know and the more skills you have, the more opportunities arise and the easier it becomes to create new sources of income. Furthermore, investing in yourself increases your confidence and allows you to make smarter decisions about money, career, and investments. It's not just about formal studying. Talking with experienced people, participating in groups that share knowledge, listening to podcasts, watching educational videos, and putting what you learn into practice daily are powerful ways to invest in you. Every effort in this direction is like planting a seed that, over time, will grow and generate lasting financial and personal fruits. Another important point is taking care of your physical and mental health. Without energy, focus, and well-being, all financial strategies and growth opportunities lose strength. The discipline of keeping body and mind healthy is an investment that never fails to give return. Those who understand the power of investing in themselves get ahead of most. Wealth begins in the mind, in discipline, and in the ability to constantly learn and adapt. If you apply everything you've learned up to here, you'll not only accumulate money, but also build lasting freedom and financial security. If you really want to get out of the rat race, you need to understand that your greatest asset is not in the bank, in investments, or in the property you own. It's inside you. Every skill you develop, every knowledge you acquire, every effort you make to improve yourself is a direct step toward financial freedom. It's like planting seeds today that will generate enormous fruits tomorrow. Imagine what your life would be like if you became someone that opportunities seek, someone who knows how to identify growth paths, who has the courage to make smart decisions and discipline to put your plans into practice. This power is within your reach, and it starts with you. Reading books, taking courses, talking with people who have already achieved success, listening to podcasts and applying what you learn is not a waste of time. It's an investment in your future. But it's not just knowledge. Taking care of your physical and mental health is as essential as any financial investment. Energy, focus, and clarity of thought are the foundation for transforming plans into concrete results. Without this, any strategy can fail. When you start investing in yourself, you stop depending on luck, inheritance, or opportunities that fall from the sky. You become the opportunity itself. Every step you take toward personal growth multiplies your earnings potential and opens doors that previously seemed unreachable. Don't wait for someone to give you permission to be free. The power to change your life is in your hands. Invest in you, transform your habits, your mindset, and your vision of the future, and you'll see that the path to wealth and freedom is not only possible, it's inevitable. Having discipline is more than just following rules. It's building habits that generate consistent results. Many people believe that just earning more is enough to get rich. But the truth is that without discipline, any salary increase disappears quickly. Discipline is what makes you control your expenses, save intelligently, and apply your money strategically. Imagine that each daily action is like a brick you place in building your financial freedom. Skipping steps, spending impulsively, or postponing important decisions is like removing bricks from the foundation of your building. It becomes unstable and risks collapsing. On the other hand, those who maintain consistent habits, review their goals, and regularly adjust their strategies manage to see growing results over time, often faster than they imagined. Being disciplined also means maintaining long-term focus, resisting immediate temptations that harm your financial future. Every time you choose to invest, save, or learn instead of spending impulsively, you're strengthening your journey toward wealth. This daily practice creates not only security, but confidence in yourself, because you know you're in control of your life and your money. Discipline is, therefore, the silent engine that transforms effort into prosperity, and each small, consistent act is a firm step to get out of the rat race and build true freedom. Having enough money doesn't depend only on how much you earn, but on how you think about it. Financial mindset is the way you face opportunities, risks, and decisions related to money. Many people are trapped in the rat race because they accept limitations that society imposes on them. I can't invest, this is risky, or I'll never succeed. But the truth is that your mindset defines your result. When you change the way you think, you start to see opportunities where you previously only saw problems. Every financial challenge stops being an obstacle and becomes a chance to learn, grow, and make your money work for you. People with a wealth mindset think about solutions, seek knowledge, and make strategic decisions, while those trapped in a scarcity mindset only survive from paycheck to paycheck. Developing this mindset requires practice and patience. You need to study about investments, financial management, saving habits, and also learn to control emotions that influence decisions like fear and anxiety. The more you train your brain to think about growth, the more natural it becomes to identify paths to increase income, reduce waste, and multiply resources. The right mindset transforms dreams into concrete plans. Each positive thought, each conscious decision, and each applied learning is a firm step to get out of the rat race and build a life of financial freedom. If you really want to get out of the rat race, you can't do it alone. The environment and people around you have a huge impact on your choices and financial results. Being surrounded by people who think small, constantly complain, or live in the limited salary cycle will pull you down, even without realizing it. On the other hand, living with people who have ambition, financial discipline, and long-term vision will inspire you to act, learn, and grow. Look for mentors, colleagues, or groups that share similar goals to yours. Learning from those who have already achieved results you desire is a way to accelerate your progress. Talk, participate in events, read books by successful people, and absorb everything you can. Each insight can be transformed into practical action to increase your income, invest better, and make smarter decisions. Furthermore, supporting other people who also seek growth creates a positive cycle. When you help someone, you learn even more about your own habits and limitations. This strengthens your abundance mindset and makes you realize that wealth is not just money, but also knowledge, opportunities, and connections. Remember, nobody achieves great results completely alone. The right people around you can be the difference between continuing trapped in the rat race or finally building the financial freedom you've always dreamed of. We have reached the final step, and perhaps the most important of all, consistent action. You can learn all the strategies, understand every principle, and know all the steps, but none of this will be worth it if you don't put it into practice every day. Wealth is not built overnight. It is the result of smart decisions repeated continuously. Start small, but start now. Transform your habits. Set aside a part of your salary to invest. Look for ways to increase your income. Learn about finances. Read. Participate in courses. Apply what you learn. Each action, even if minimal, is a brick in the construction of your financial future. And most importantly, maintain consistency. Obstacles will appear. Distractions will try to divert you. But whoever persists wins. Each day that you practice the steps we discussed, you get closer to financial freedom and the life you've always dreamed of. Get out of the rat race. Take control of your money, your mindset, and your destiny. The time to act is now, and the decision to change is in your hands. Remember, wealth is not just about money, but about the freedom to live life on your own terms. If you like this content, like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos like this and help our work.